Hi, welcome back to my channel. First, I want to say thank you for all the warm and loving comments I received from the last video. It really touched my heart until it brought tears to my eyes to think that I've touched so many lives just in that one video. If you didn't get to see my video, it's the last one that I've made, Get Ready With Me and Who is Mrs. B. So watch that video. I have to prepare you, get you some snacks, get you a drink, get comfortable because it's pretty lengthy. But I promise you at the end you will come out with a blessing. So today I wanted to come to you with a haul. And it's a small haul, but I wanted to give some of my lovelies some options that's out there that are not just in our regular stores. And so I ordered from SACHA Cosmetics. Okay, so when I made the purchase, I bought several things. I bought some lipsticks, some face primer, and the Buttercup setting powder. I did not buy the compact one. I bought the loose powder. So I'm gonna go through and show you what I actually have. Okay, so the first product I wanted to talk about from SACHA Cosmetics is their mattifying face primer. I think this primer was $20-something. I will have a link to it below in my description bar so that you can actually go out to the SACHA website and find it there. But what I do suggest with this primer is that you use some type of moisturizer underneath. After cleaning your face, use a moisturizer and then put this primer on, because with this primer it is going to make your foundation just matte. It's not going to give you any dewy or essence across the face, so it's going to make it very dry looking in appearance. So with that, I was worried that because it gave me that dry appearance that it was drying out my skin, and because I have mostly dry skin, I just wanted to make sure I don't damage my skin by applying something else that's going to draw the oils out of my skin and make me even drier. So I just suggest you put on a moisturizer before using any type of mattifying primer if you are a dry skin girl or boy. Okay, so just remember to make sure you always, to me, use just a light moisturizer. I usually use a primer that gives me a dewy radiance, a glow to my skin and to my foundation. But with this, it gives me that matte beat face. In fact, I used this primer in my last tutorial that is so long. But I did use this primer. So the next thing I got were lipsticks, and they have some intensifying matte lipsticks. Now I'm gonna have to say I was disappointed in the packaging. I like the black sleek look of the packaging. I don't know, let you see it that way, but it came with white stickers, and I guess to tell you like which lipstick it was, but it had stickers on it, so I can't get the gook off of the lipstick tube so that it could just be pretty and natural. Now what it does remind me of is the matte tubing. Now if you don't really care what the tubing looks like, you know, you just want some lipstick, then okay. But if you're like me, I pay good money for lipstick. I want the packaging to be nice as well as the actual product. So to me, it reminds me of the MAC tubing, but when I order from MAC online, it doesn't come with these stickers all over, and if y'all know me, that drives me up the wall. Now, I've been sitting and picking and pulling, trying to get all of this off. I could probably use some Goop Be Gone stuff that you use around the house to get like adhesive off of stuff, I probably can use that, but now I'm afraid that it's gonna damage the tubing. So I don't know, I'm gonna work with it, I'm gonna play with it, because each lipstick came that way, and I didn't like that, don't like that at all. Now what I did order this around end of October, and when I first got my order, I only ordered the mattifying face primer, my setting powder, the SACHA Buttercup setting powder, and I ordered one lipstick, and I ordered Tinkerbell, or Pinkerbell, excuse me, Pinkerbell, and that is what I'm wearing today. So if you can see, it's a very pretty Barbie pink. It kind of reminds me of maybe Pink Nouveau from MAC, but that is not matte. This is like super, super matte. But when I first ordered, my Pinkerbell was damaged. And so when you opened it, it was stuck. The actual lipstick was stuck into the tube. And so I called them and I got the new one today. I think you get a lot of product for, I think these are $22. So you get a lot of product, and at the time they were running a special with any order you get a Leading Lady lipstick. Well, I did order, and I got my Leading Lady lipstick, and I actually used this in that last long tutorial. It is a pinky nude, but it is matte. Now the difference between Pinkerbell and Leading Lady in texture, I want to say Leading Lady has a little bit more moisture than Pinkerbell. Pinkerbell is very dry. It's dry to put on. You know, like when you use a matte lipstick, sometimes it tugs at your lip. Pinkerbell tugs at your lip, whereas Leading Lady is still matte, but it doesn't tug as much at my lip when I put it on. So I'm gonna swatch both of these for you. Okay, that is Leading Lady. Like I said, it's a very pretty like pink nude, and this is Pinkerbell, and that is what I'm wearing. So it's more of a hot Barbie pink. And so like I said, I like them. I know with the Pinkerbell, I'm gonna put just a tad bit of lip moisturizer on my lips before I actually apply the lipstick, so it won't be so much tugging on my lips to actually put on. And then for some reason, the next day after I made my order, SACHA ran a different ad. For any order, you'll get the black male lipstick. See if you can see that. Won't focus. Well, black male is it's a midnight black, and I have a picture I posted on Instagram of me in this actual lipstick, but I'm gonna swatch it for you. And so it is a very midnight black lipstick. Okay, this is not as drying as the other two, so that is the difference. And I'm not sure why they sent me two, but I guess when I placed the order that night, it was kind of late, and so Leading Lady was the promo, and then the next day when they processed it, I guess the black male was the next promo for Halloween. So they sent me both, which I thought was very nice. I wouldn't have never known that the promo was going on for the black male until, you know, they sent me the actual lipstick. And at first I was like, oh, they sent me something in error, I didn't order this. But then when I really kind of thought about it, they probably sent me both, because I did have two items, well, 3 items that I was paying for. So they probably broke the items up, and probably because of the way they had to be shipped. Now I got my mattifying primer and my SACHA Buttercup setting powder first, and then I got the lipstick second. So I'm thinking, because it appeared like 2 different orders, that they gave me the 2 different lipsticks. So that's what I'm thinking. Now the last item that I purchased was the SACHA Buttercup setting powder, and I love the packaging on this finishing powder. I'm sorry, setting powder. I love the finishing on this setting powder, the actual product. I think it's sleek. You get a lot of product. You're getting 1 whole ounce in this actual container. And I'm gonna open it up for you. It might be some, oh yeah, it's some in the top, because I was traveling. And so let me see if I can come out of the light so you can actually see. So the product has a sifting tray that you can sift the actual product through, and I'm making a mess. So it's easy for you to take your brush and then dab in it, and then actually put it in those areas that you want to accent with this actual setting powder. Now what I will use this powder for is those highlight areas when you're contouring and highlighting, that you want to show radiance. And so that will be under the eye, down your nose, your chin, your cupid bow, and sometimes on your forehead. But if you have a forehead like mine, where I have 10 heads instead of 4 heads, I don't like to highlight my top of my head. Now you might want to just do right in the middle of your eyebrow area, but my head shines enough on its own with my big forehead. But it's your preference. But in those areas that you have blended in your contouring, that is where you want to actually use the SACHA Buttercup. And what I suggest is that you let it sit. And so when you let it sit, and what they call baking is allowing the powder just to sit on your face, and you concentrate on other areas of your face, it soaks into that contouring cream or powder that you're using, or foundation that you're using, and give you a better coverage. And so that I know you've seen some people who put on makeup and then you can see it run. Well, this will stop you from running if you let it bake into your actual foundation. Okay, now like I said, I like benign banana powders. Let me see if I can, so you can get a better view. It doesn't give a good light on me, but it gives you a better view of the actual powder. Now the only thing I don't like about benign is the actual top. It did come with a small sifting layer, but I took it out because I couldn't get my product out. So now what I do is I have a plate or a little saucer, and I just tap a little bit of this into the saucer, and then use my brush and put it in those areas that I want to bake. Now I'm gonna see if I could show you the difference in the 2 powders. I don't know if it's gonna come clear on camera. SACHA powder is a little bit deeper yellow, deeper brownish yellow than Benig's banana powder. Here, let's see. So you're gonna get a different color and coverage. So when I contour, I like a dramatic contour. So I don't want to have where you can't really tell that I've contoured. I want you to be able to tell that I've contoured. And I'm just trying to, yeah, let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is the SACHA Buttercup, and this is the Benign Banana Powder. So you could see a difference in the coloring. This is more of a I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, you know, cornmeal, that is the color to me of this powder, versus the banana powder is more of a yellow tone than the actual, let's see if you can see, than the actual dark brown coloring. So for me, when I get ready to contour, I'm already kind of like starting with a darker powder, which makes my contour darker, which makes it to me harder to see. Now, but the texture of the powder, this is a more finer powder than the Benign Banana Powder. But I mean, I guess you have to, what's more important, the coloring or the texture or the coloring. So you have to make that decision of what's more important when you select between these two. And then I was thinking maybe I could take the SACHA and put just a little bit of clear translucent powder. Maybe that would tone down the coloring. I'm not sure, but who knows. I have a BFF that loves makeup just like I do, so this might go to her. I'm not sure, but I can work it. But I guess for those days that I'm not trying to be so dramatic in my contouring, then I can use this. But the days I want to be like beat for the gods, yes sir, she own it, I'm probably gonna have to use my banana powder. Yes. So I know you're also saying, why don't you have some makeup on today? Well, this is my everyday look. I don't wear makeup every single day. I put on a little face powder, mineralizing powder. I might put on some mascara and some eyeliner and lipstick, and I'm out the door. And for me, I prefer not to wear makeup every day. And the reason why I say that is because once you start using makeup every day, you really need to be on a rigid cleansing program. And when I say that, I mean you need to probably, I would say go to a dermatologist and let him look at your skin and suggest the best solution for cleansing your skin, because you don't want makeup to start gathering in your pores and causing breakouts. Now, I have breakouts, but my breakouts come from stress, not so much makeup. Like this little breakout right here, I broke out probably worrying about my daughter who was having a baby. So I break out from stress. So, and then I cannot keep my hands out of my face, which is another no-no. So I try to keep my hands out of my face, but if you see me, sometimes you'll see me picking. I just be, because I know when I feel the roughness of a pimple, I want to get it off of my skin. So yeah, I'm a little extra on that department, but just make sure you have a good cleansing regimen if you're gonna use makeup every day. I do suggest, if you are gonna wear makeup every day, you're technically supposed to clean your face twice a day anyway, but I would suggest doing a little bit extra, like doing some exfoliating during the week, doing some facial mask, and just like really taking care of your skin. But like I said, I'm not a dermatologist, but I would suggest if you're really ready to start wearing makeup, I would go to a dermatologist if I were you. And that's what I did. I'm not going to tell you something I didn't do. I did go to a dermatologist first. He gave me a routine, cleansing routine, and I followed that 99.6% of the time. I followed that routine, and I don't have it a lot of breakouts from my makeup. So and also cleaning my brushes helps me to not have breakout as well. So this video is not going to be as long as the last one. I refuse. Y'all not going to drag me in and make me sit here and talk all night like I did before. So I'm going to end this video right here where we are. So that's all I have for you, and thank you. And just remember, please subscribe to my channel. And if you know anyone else that you think will be interested into getting knowing me and hanging out with the old girl, hook them up with my channel. And just remember, find your purpose and stick to it. Thank you, and you will be successful. Have a great one.